Yeah, so we started a workout with David, doing some sprints. I didn't do them today because I have some issue with my toe. I don't know. I I stubbed it pretty bad and not really able to push off my toes right now. So uh, I just kind of jumped straight into clean pulls, building up intensity. And David did some sprints. I think he hit 1.19 for his fastest 10-yard fly, with about a 10, maybe less yard run in. And instead of clean pulls, he was more doing deadlifts. He's in basketball season right now, so he's not been able to lift as consistently as we want. So we're just trying to keep his strength as much as he can and put in some max effort sprints since basketball players don't really do that very much. And he really needs some work on his technique for clean pulls anyway, and we don't really have the time to do that right now. So maintaining strength is the real priority. But yeah, for all my clean pull sets today, I really wasn't able to break much past 2,000 watts for peak output, which is about 200 to 300 watts less than I usually hit for a peak output for a given session. Last week, I think I hit around 2,300 watts when I was clean pulling 265, and this week I was at 2060. So, good time to deload, which is exactly what I was doing today. I was only doing sets of one. It was pretty predictable that I was going to be fatigued at this point, and the numbers just proved my assertion. Deload was necessary. So to answer what I probably would have put in the title, the right time to deload is when you start to become negatively affected by the fatigue you've built up during the training cycle. If you're so fatigued that the qualities you're trying to improve just keep getting worse and worse, then you got to listen to your body and keep track of your outputs. If you don't have something like I have to measure your velocity and power, you can kind of just tell if the weights just are not moving as they used to, and you have a lot of fatigue, and you can really feel fatigue mentally if you really don't want to do the workout. It's kind of your body telling you, hey, maybe we need a break. If you're usually excited to work out and you're not, you're dreading going to the gym, maybe a good time to deload. Take it easy for a little bit. But for the most part, the rule of thumb is go 3 to 4 weeks between deloads. But that's only if you've been pushing hard enough and increasing intensity or volume in a way that you're really pushing the boundaries. If you're not really pushing yourself, then deloading doesn't really make sense. So your body will tell you if you've been pushing hard and you've been accumulating fatigue. You tell by the way you move and by the way you feel.
Yeah, real close to the box.
After clean pulls and deadlifts for David, we hit some keiser squats. Here we put it pretty heavy and try to push intensity. Barely beat me. Just barely. Lower. it's worth down, but not as down as for clean pulls for keiser squats, and that makes sense because it's more strength based than power based because it's heavier. Um, but hopefully during this next week I am able to recover and dig out the hole, and then hopefully my toe gets better. So next week I'm able to jump.
Was that not